Alright, so here is the problem set for Module 2, Lesson 19, and we're going to be using a couple different strategies to solve these math problems, okay? So, for number 1, it says to use a number bond to show how you used the take from 10 strategy to solve the problem. So Kevin has 14 crayons. 8 of the crayons were broken. How many of his crayons were not broken? So, just like we were doing in our lesson, we are going to do a take from 10. So, kind of see it right over here. They give us an example, but we're going to do it anyway, because we're math nerds, right? So, we're going to break this up. Now, I know that they put the 4 over here, but we're going to put our 10 over there, because I think it's smarter to do it that way. So we have 8 subtracted from 10, and that's going to be 2. So we end up with 4 plus 2 equals 6. So Kevin had 6 crayons that were not broken. Okay, so for number 2 and number 3, it says to use number bonds to show our thinking, okay? So this is going to be exactly like this problem up here. So you're simply going to solve this by using the number bonds, okay? So go ahead and pause and solve these with your number bonds. Okay, moving on. We have count on to solve. So we start with 13, we subtract 8. We need to figure out what is going to go in that blank. So kind of like what we were doing in our lesson earlier, we're going to count on to solve. Now, we don't have a number line here, so they're implying that we need to do our drawing for this. So once again, we start with the number 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we draw more until we get to 13, okay? So we've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I ended up drawing 5 more, so I know that 13 minus 8 equals 5. So go ahead and draw your picture for number 15 and figure out what goes in that blank. So go ahead and pause. Okay, so moving on, and you'll notice that we do have our number line now. So when we need to count on, we can go ahead and use this, or we can do our drawing. So we'll probably mix it up a little bit as we do this, okay? So it says complete the subtraction sentences by using the take from 10 and count on strategies. So over here, we're going to use take from 10. So we've got 12. So we're going to break that into 10 and 2. Then we're going to subtract 10 minus 8, which equals 2. Then we have 2 left here and 2 left here. And we know that 2 plus 2 equals 4. Now if we did this right, this will match up perfectly, okay? So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to start with 8, because I need to figure out how many more I need to get to 12. So I've got 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 hops to get to 12. Now, we need to check the strategy that seemed easiest to you, is what it says to do. So for me, on this particular one, I think it was really easy to count on, because all I had to do was go 1, 2, 3, 4, and just hop over and find it just real quick. Okay? Now, it will not be the same for all of these, probably. So keep that in mind. Now, if I had chosen to do a drawing instead of using this number bond, it would look kind of like this. So I'd draw 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I would draw more until I get all the way to 12. So I've got 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I drew 4 more. So there's no need to do both of these strategies right here unless you really want to, which is fine. I'm not going to say no. But you can use either the drawing method or the number line. Some of you will probably tend to like the number line more because it is a little bit easier than doing the drawing. So what I'd like for you to do is go ahead and solve number 7, number 8, and number 9.